Greetings, numbskulls. It is I, Digester from Ghoul, and Barrett Psalmody, here in lovely New Orleans, where they bury the bodies above the ground. This is an amazing revelation to us. We are halfway through our tour with Skeleton Witch and Black Anvil, and we want you to come out for the last 6 shows. We are going to destroy Texas. We are going to murder Arizona, and we are going to defile California. So come out, numbskulls, and watch us do all that shit. And Baron, somebody give me some of that money. Thanks, I'm gonna go buy some shoes.
Doesn't matter anyway. The scene in this fucking town is dead, man. This whole neighborhood's getting gentrified by Fuss Bottom Industries. They already bought this building, and they're gonna tear down this fucking rock club and put up some more techie 1%er bullshit. Man, I thought fucking Phobia was gonna help me occupy this place, man. But even worse, look who the fuck it is. Fucking Ghoul. What is this costume bullshit, man? You can't charge your hair with a bag on your head, ass face. Fucking corporate thrash bullshit. Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do, mutant? Take away my right to bear dogs? Cut off my freedom of speech?
Oh! No, you fucking dumb crusty! We're gonna cut off your dog's head!
We are here at the Weapons of Mosh Destruction tour at the Soda Bar in San Diego. I'm here with Cremator from Ghoul. How you doing?
Bonjour! Je suis Cremator of Ghoul. This is my dinner later tonight. She will be good on a spit, roasted over charcoals, I think.
I think this is my last interview with SDmetal.com, so I'm gonna make it good.
Yeah, you better make a real impact with this one.
Great, I will definitely try. Now, your costume's pretty scary, to be honest. I mean, I know you're in metal, but that can definitely scare off some people. Have you ever just had the urge to round a corner and scare someone?
I don't know why you think it's so scary. These are just my daily clothes that I wear. Okay. It's very functional, you know. I keep my pigs here, you know, and then I keep, you know, like, oh, that's an eyeball. I have a spare eyeball to eat later. And of course my Kryptovanian passport goes in this pocket so that I always can get through customs with no problems.
Well, I mean, we don't typically wear this stuff here, so you don't find the urge to just...
You should think about wearing more hoods here in America. You're all very ugly.
I'll consider it. I don't know about this this design, no, I don't think we can replicate it, really.
Oh, you got the vest already, you're okay. But, you know, we just put a nice hood over here. Because you're scaring me right now. You know what I'm saying. It's, oh.
So, we're going to talk about your new EP that just came out, Hang 10.
Yeah,
it's about to come out. Now, you guys have always kind of had surf vocal riffs in your past albums, but what made you want to emphasize it even more on this?
Because I don't have to sing. You don't know how hard it is for me to talk? I have no lower jaw. It was blown off in an explosion that I created, and there's a waggling tongue under here. It's this great pain for me to do this interview at all. So we're like, hey, let's just do a surf EP. We'll not sing it all, and the rubes, the fans will still buy this shit, you know?
Are you ever going to sing again, though?
Oh, of course. This is a fun thing for the ghouls to do, is to explore a whole musical difference. Vive la difference, you know? But yes, for the next record, we have some real thrashy numbers, because we've never forget to pummel you with fuckers in the faces before we eat you. We have to tenderize the meat.
You guys ever, you seem like you really know a lot about how to prepare your raw meat. Can we expect a Ghoul recipe book coming out anytime soon?
Well, I was thinking of one, but really I'm going to focus on dairy products. It's going to be called Ice Cremator.
You guys really specialize in the moshing riffs. We're going to see a lot of moshing tonight, hopefully.
If you're not pussies in San Diego, I hope so.
Oh, we're not. At least I'm not.
All right, great.
For that. I mean, this is going to be my last concert ever, so I got to.
Yeah, I'm killing you.
Absolutely.
I've not forgotten. I'm a little retarded, but I'm not forgetting this. I'm hungry.
Tell me your favorite mosh riff of all time.
Oh, my favorite mosh riff of all time. This is a strange question.
You do mosh, don't
There's
you?
like so many fucking mosh riffs that you pick a riff. I mean, Exodus are the kings of the mosh riff, you know.
What's your favorite
Bonded by
Exodus mosh
Blood? It's the favorite one. Fuck. Bonded by Blood is a fucking classic.
Yes, it
but
is.
you know, let's throw something to the underground. I think some of my favorite mosh riffs appear on the Engorged record, Where Monsters Dwell.
Ooh,
I think there are some amazing mosh riffs on this record, like in the song Architutes. Oh, it makes you go mad, insane with the mosh.
When's the last concert you've moshed in?
Well, I kind of feel like it's important for me to play the instrument.
Yes.
The Digestor gets very mad the times I drop my bass and I jump out in the crowd and he's like, hey, you fucking asshole. You only have 4 strings to play. Is that so hard to remember? And I forget sometimes. Okay, I'll get back up, you know. Tonight, am I going to mosh? I don't know. I'll probably hit some people. Does this count as moshing if I just swing my bass around and hit people in the head?
That counts for me.
All right, then it's gonna
Counts for
happen.
me. Speaking of hitting people, what is one thing that when you are performing at a metal concert, what is one thing that you just can't stand about people that makes you want to hit them?
Just pretty much existing, like breathing, it really pisses me off. Your stinky breaths, you know. I'm thinking this would be so much better if this person was chopped up and put in my stomach, and I wouldn't have to think about them at all.
How do you even play gigs then? Do you even have an audience when you end? Are we
Well,
gonna
you
see
know,
everybody at the soda
the
bar?
rent on the catacombs isn't going to pay itself, okay?
This is true.
We got to play some shows so we can have a place to live underneath a cemetery surrounded by dead bodies. The rent's, it's cheap. That's why our ticket prices is not so high.
Do you have a plan on what to do with all the bodies here at the soda bar when you're done?
Well, then, you know, some will walk home if they buy a shirt.
Going to a concert, something that really kind of just strikes you.
Shoelace headbands. This is really stupid. The shoelaces go on your shoe, not around your head. You're going completely against the function of this device. A shoelace maker put a lot of work into this shoelace, and you're putting it on your fucking head like an idiot. You buy a shirt and a CD, I'll still kill you.
Is there something in France that you wish happened in America, something you could bring over from your home country?
A lot of dead bodies from war. Whereas in France, you know, we have the catacombs underneath Paris, full of dead bodies from the plague. They're a little lean on the meat. It's mostly bone. You know, you can maybe boil some marrow out. The point is, lots of people have died. But the problem is, I think, France and Germany. They could do a lot more to increase the violence again. You know, as this European Union is, Creepsylvania has not joined the European Union yet. You know, they don't. I think the value of our radish currency has to go much higher before we can get the euro. But you know, the European Union, this is all bullshit. I think people need to fight a lot more. We have to weed out the weak. The weak.
So essentially, Creepsylvania will be responsible for starting World War III. Is that what I'm hearing?
If we have any archdukes from Austria coming through, I'll make sure it happens. Yes, we'll start another war.
Speaking of crazy things like assassination, who is your craziest fan? Do you have a fan that someone who has done something so crazy you've remembered it?
We had a fan. I don't know if you remember. We had a Kickstarter thing because we're like, hey, we don't even want to do anything, just give us money. We're like, that'll be easiest. So we did this for a new van. And one of our fans, it turned out he was a private soldier in the Middle East and gave us quite a bit of money. It pays very well to go over there privately and, you know, fucking walk around with the guns and the black jackets. Not so good paying for the army soldiers, unfortunately.
So you guys are very big characters, obviously. I could see you guys, even though you have stated you've never watched TV, I could definitely see you guys projecting your message out there to the world. Is there, if you had a TV show, what would the first episode of Ghoulunatics look like?
Well, I think you're referencing a bunch of stupid cartoons. This is the real deal, you know, okay? So I think much more in the fashion I hear about, you know, like... we would do like the Real Housewives of Creepsylvania, is what we would do. And basically kind of how we start to bitch and moan at each other. And, you know, oh, Dissector is ruining my party because he's trying to make it his own thing. Oh, Fermentor is, you know, what a horrible, horrible outfit he's wearing. That's a terrible blouse. And I think this is kind of how a ghoul show would come about, you know. It's okay.
My last question for you is, have any forbidden items from the curio shop been sold on your merch table? I heard those cursed monkey paws really go around.
Yeah, you know, there's only so many cursed, I mean, lots of monkey paws, of course. There's only so many cursed ones. You know, it's more, Mr. Fang he's pretty watchful, so when we can't really lift many items from his store like we used to. You know, that's how we got all of our instruments. But, you know, we have the crystal skull. It's kind of one of a kind. It's not going on for sale. You know, there was a watch fob that ran backwards that I think stopped time. Somebody bought that one. We only didn't ask for very much for it, $5.
Wow.
It doesn't work like a clock. It goes backwards. It's stupid.
It's more of a nostalgia thing.
I guess so, yeah, for all that time travel shit, whatever.
Alright, well, I don't want to keep you from your ghoulish business. Thank you so much, Cremator, for joining us today at SD Metal. And
you'll die now.
I'm not living till the next one.
So you're tired? Well, Baron Somebody has a new energy drink for you. Made with a special voodoo blend and plenty of vitamin C. Oh, I mean cocaine. It's gonna give you a real brain jerk.
What's a grass and we are Auch das Weihnachtsangebot der Konsumgenossenschaft erhöht die Vorfreude auf das Fest.
And now, a reading for our numbskulls this fine Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The plywood was hung over the windows with care, in hopes that no monsters would find us in there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of turnips danced in their heads. And the mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just gotten drunk for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore off the plywood and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a hooligan named Somebody and 4 lads I should fear, with some guitars and a drum so thrashy and cool. I knew in a moment it must be Ghoul. More rapid than roaches, like devils they came. Somebody whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Digester, now Cremator, now Dissector and Fermentor. I said, Digester, Cremator, Dissector, Fermentor. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As insects that up to some verticals crawl. When they meet with an obstacle, climb up the wall. So up to the housetop the ghouls they drew, with the bag full of axes and Baron Somebody too. And then the crashing on the roof I heard, the thrashing and moshing of each fucking turd. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Somebody came with a bound. He was dressed all in black from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of knives he had flung on his back, and he looked like a butcher just opening his pack. His eyes, how they glowed, his dreadlocks so scary. His cheeks were like a skeleton's, his nose also like a skeleton's. His droll little mouth was drawn into a grimace, and his top hat ate light, so black was the finish. The stump of a joint he held tightly in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had the gaunt face and dreads that were smelly, that shook when he laughed, like vermicelli. He was thin and lanky, a right angry old self, and I screamed when I saw him, and pissed myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had everything to dread. He spoke not a word but went straight to his work, sliced open my belly, and then called me a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and cutting a line, the cocaine it rose. He sprang up the chimney till the ghouls gave a whistle, and away they all ran like a nuclear missile. But I heard them exclaim ere he dove at a sight, I got a bag full of guts, so let's eat tonight! Merry fucking Christ Day, you fucking heathen Ghoulunatics!
Der Konsum deckt den Gabentisch.
The last 30 years has seen Gwar destroy millions of rock and roll clubs and kill more people than cancer. And I for one hope they never stop. Suffice it to say, if it was not for them, I would not be here. And by here, I mean answering questions about Gwar in a video. My favorite Gwar memory is the time Odorous slid his pimply member out of my ruined rectum, and we cuddled until the break of dawn. I'm looking forward to the bands, and I'm looking forward to the beer, but mainly, I'm looking forward to burying bunches of belligerent bohabs. Happy birthday, Guar, and we will see you on August 15th at Haddad's Lake. Bring your sunscreen and your water wing.
Digestor! I'm so scared!
You fucking coward!
I don't want to take a rough ride. I always put on my seatbelt.
You're not gonna fucking take a rough ride!
No.
You're gonna take a midnight ride!
Inventor of the Mach I.
That shit sucks.
Commandant de Brunkum here has told me that you don't want to leave my new building so that I can open up my solar-powered gluten-free bicycle factory. Well, let's just make things easier, shall we? I'm gonna give each of you $10,000 to get off my stage right now.
Flossbottom, we're not gonna take your fucking money to get off this stage. You know why? Because Ghoul has integrity. Am I right, guys? Hey, guys, where the fuck are you going? Dissector, I command you to kill this motherfucker and get him off our stage.
Yo, what's up, you underground grind sickos? I am Ross Sewage from the band Impale.
Bonjour, je suis Cremetta of Ghoul from Pennsylvania.
Yo, and we're here today to give some mad props to our boys in Hemorrhage. You know, I've known Luisma personally a long time, and
Oh, pardon, I think you have dropped a name. Let me get that for you.
yeah, well, yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, Hemorrhage, they're fucking underground grind classic. This band is the best. They've never fucking sold out. They've always kept it just sick as fuck. Just awesome shit. You know, I've worked with them before. Impale did a split with Hemorrhage, and it's still one of my favorite things I've ever worked on. That band is the best. They're the best.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like Hemorrhage.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But I think they are so gimmicky. What's with the cartoons as the doctors? You know, it's too much. I just kidding. Look, I love the Hemorrhage. I wear them on my derriere.
Yeah. Real fucking classy. Real classy. Thanks for all your fucking help on this. Well, you know, I just want to give mad props to the boys and just say, like, you know, keep it sick. Keep it fucking grinding. Keep it dead. You know, I know one day I'm going to be lying down on an autopsy table. I'm going to look up and I'm going to fucking see Dr. Corpse Grinder and Dr. Obnoxious looking down at me, and it's not going to be a good fucking day. But it's going to sound great.
You want some fucking fresh meat? Yes! We came for the dead! Brooklyn, New York. The fuck is that noise?
Enough of this horrible noise.
Someone's breaking into our PA.
It is I, Bernard Fussbottom. Do you hear me, Ghoul? I tried to play things with you the nice way, but now I'm going to level this entire building with you and all of your stupid punk rock fans in it. Prepare yourselves for mechanized death.
Welcome, males aged 18 to 35 and others.
We are Ghoul, and you are watching Brutally Delicious. I am Digestor.
And I am Dissector, and today we're going to make a Greensylvanian classic dish for you. Human meat beef carpaccio. Here's what you'll need. Okay, so here's what you're going to do first, alright? You take a piece of your arm beef, and you put it in the freezer for about 2 hours or so. You know, you don't want to freeze it, you just want to make it nice and cold and make it easy to slice. You know, you want a nice thin slice. In order to do that, you need a nice good knife. Now, I can't seem to find it anywhere, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Digestor.
Recommended knife for beef carpaccio.
This is good because this is actually the kitchen version, I guess. Yes, I think I saw Tyler Florence with this. So anyway, you want to get a nice, maybe about a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch slice of your beef. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go across this side, right like that. Nice and thin, yes, very good, you know. Don't forget, I know that some of you are sitting here asking yourself, but Ghoul, I thought you were cannibals. We may be cannibals, but we're not animals. We know how to live it up in the catacombs, okay? So we're going to slice this beef nice and thin, as you see here. Always, when cutting your beef, go against the grain, okay? Very important. If you cut with the grain, you get very, very tough arm meat. Beef? Meat. We can agree on meat. Okay. Now, we've got some nice slices going here. Okay, so the next step, the second step, if you will, you know, is to get your saran wrap. You want to pound this beef out very thin. You see this? Not thin enough, okay? Not for our purposes. So Digestor, if you could please hand me 2 pieces, very nice, of the saran wrap. Non-branded is both not only fine, but preferred. Thank you. So, now what I'm going to do is to take your beef, you put it in between your saran wrap right here, okay? And you get a meat mallet, okay? And it's going to be used on both already dead and live meat.
We used it earlier on the Pete there.
We did indeed. That's what we call marination, you know, and we would like to thank Pete very much for his donation to the show, okay? It's support from viewers like you. You know how it is. Okay, so you're going to take this and you're going to gently massage the beef. Okay, very nice, you know. It's like, it's kind of a sensual thing, you know, when you do it that way. At least to me it is. Okay, so we've got some very nice thin beef. We're going to continue with the rest of the pieces. Pound it out very thin, you know. And fortunately, the pro tip to any, you know, future television chefs is to talk as much as you can when you're banging a table. Okay?
How do you know when it's thin enough?
When you Digestor, you know when it's thin enough when you get tired. Okay? But no, in seriously, folks, you want kind of a very, very thin, like paper thin. Paper thin is good. If you know what you're doing as well, you'll get a very nice thin cut. I am known for my incompetence in this. Now, when I say paper thin, I don't mean like paper that you write on. I mean as thin as you can be bothered to make the meal.
Right, so like paper if it was made out of beef.
Yeah.
You hit it with a hammer on it.
Yeah, it's like a beef papyrus. Yeah, you know. I think this is how they make paper. I mean, who doesn't know how to make paper? I mean... Okay. So things are going well so far. Now, as we found this out, the next step that we're going to do is we want to end up dressing this with a lovely vinaigrette. Okay, so Digestor, I'm going to have you work on this. For the vinaigrette, okay, you're going to need some kind of an acid. You can use vinegar if you like, or sulfuric. You know, it's your choice. If you've been cleaning the sink drains and you have extra lying around, you'll go for it. Disclaimer: do not do that. Okay. Now we're going to take the lemon. You want to add some juice to the bowl. Okay, so you can cut it in half or any kind of shape. Oh, look at that. It's all fun and games.
How much lemon juice do you need?
I would put in, half the lemon is probably fine. Yeah, we'll put in half the lemon juice, You should probably fish out the seeds, but, you don't have to. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing. In Pennsylvania, we don't judge your lifestyle choices. So, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to add the oil. Because you're making a vinaigrette. Okay? We got some lovely olives that were taken from virgins that we murdered. I think that's how that works. I mean, I don't know how what the gradations are of olive oil, Or gasoline. I mean, can someone explain that to me? Because it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so you want to add a roughly kind of a 2 to 1 with the oil to the vinegar.
2 oils to 1 vinegar.
It's 2 oils to 1 vinegar, right? Yes. Or the other way around. I'm honestly not sure, but it doesn't matter. So that's fine.
No one's going to actually eat this, right?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Good. Anyway, so the next thing that you want to do is stop pounding because you're talking on camera. And then you're going to add a little bit of salt to taste as well as the pepper, We have very good Pennsylvania salts that we get from the swamp. It's like, you want to talk about the sea salt, like it's the best thing. Oh, I got the salt from the sea,
Salt.
Yeah, that's like some 1980s cooking, Swamp salt.
And then that's it.
You just
mix it up.
That's it. You take it together with your whisk. It's very good. So we're just going to pound out this last piece of the beef here. I should also stress to everyone involved, the odds of me having done any of this correctly or Digestor having done it correctly is virtually nil. So, safety first, kids. Always with safety. Okay, so now we've gotten that done. We're going to arrange our plate. You want to make a nice, lovely plate here. Okay.
Have a plate? Well, that's the plate.
That's the plate, yes. Some of us landed in beds. Okay? We can't all just live by the seat of our pants, Okay. So we're doing all that. We get this nice and arranged like that. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to dress this. Now, as you know, we've got our mise en place here because fortunately, Peter, who we murdered earlier, was apparently getting ready to make this exact dish.
Amazing.
What are the odds, It's quite lovely. So, the way I would serve this is you take a handful of your nice arugula salad, okay?
Swamp grass, whatever you have.
Yes, the swamp grass arugula. You put it nice and in the middle. The next thing, we're going to get some of these lovely capers.
Oh, I thought they were boogers.
They told us we couldn't use them.
I was hoping.
So we're just going to spread these around the plate. Oh, very nice. Like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, you've got the Parmesan cheese. Now, this was actually made from goats who were born in pools of radiation. Okay, and
The best kind of cheese.
it is, because it's not so much a nutty flavor as it is poison.
It is. It will kill you almost instantaneously.
Yes, you'll notice that it has a nice healthy glow. And we enjoy that. Also, calcium. Very
Remember
important.
to add the glow in post-production.
So we add the cheese. We get it on top here. It's nice and dressed. Digestor, if you'd like to do the honors and put the dressing on, you serve a little dressing. It's a gentle kind of. You might want to actually whisk this together.
I was supposed to do this earlier. I did it.
All right, obviously. All right, that's probably funny. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, ladies, let's see if we can find a couple of forks here, because again, we are classy individuals who know what we're doing. I think we have some around in one of these drawers. Undoubtedly.
Not my house.
It's not my house either. I think we killed it.
Peter's house.
Is he still
I was
breathing?
Yeah, he's alright. I was
Okay, now here's what we're going to do. First thing, ladies and gentlemen, observe. Human cow meat carpaccio. This is for you. All right, America, let's take a taste. Get a little bit of everything in there. Serve it up.
I love garbaggio. It's so good.
Delicious.
with Ghoul, can you tell us a bit about yourselves?
We're cannibals from Creepsylvania. That's as little as I can say.
Your EP, Hen 10, was released back in 2014. What's been the response to it so far?
Well, as a result of putting out that EP, we'll never have to work again.
Yes, we're basically sitting on giant piles of money right now.
I'm thinking literally right now. I'm only 3 feet tall. I'm just standing on a pile of money.
You guys writing any new material? If so, when can we expect it?
No.
What?
No, we are working on a new album, and it's going to be the same death, violence, misery, and destruction as all of our other stuff.
I thought it sounded pretty good.
What's your writing process like? You guys all write together, or is it more the efforts of one particular member of the band?
I write everything. What?
What's the strangest thing that's ever happened to you on tour or one of your shows?
This one time, we actually got paid to perform.
It was crazy.
In money.
American money.
Which is virtually useless to us in Pennsylvania, so actually it's quite offensive when you think about it. Let's go kill that guy.
What would fans be surprised to find on your iPods?
The entire discography of Fiona Apple.
Britney Spears.
Enya. Jerry Reed. I am Jerry Reed.
I have Jerry Reed.
I love you, man.
I love you too, buddy.
Stranded on a deserted island, can take 3 records for the rest of all eternity. Assuming you have a solar-powered CD player, what would they be?
Fiona Apple. Britney Spears. Jerry Reed.
Actually, I think I'd want food instead of albums.
Man, you're always thinking. You're always with the thinking. So smart, man.
If you could bring one musician back from the great beyond, who would it be?
Madonna. Yeah, I always regretted the fact that I didn't get a chance to kill her myself.
She's not dead.
What?
Alright, here's the setup. You find somebody's wallet, nobody's around, nobody sees you find it. It's filled with cash or it's got a winning lottery ticket. Do you return it to the owner, or what do you do?
Well, in Pennsylvania, the currency is turnips, and the lottery, I think, is all about killing people. So I would just go to his address and murder him.
That checks out.
Yeah.
You're on stage and you suffer catastrophic gear failure. What do you do?
That literally happened in Los Angeles, and nobody cared.
Yes, we just soldier through, pretend like we're playing, and those idiots eat it up.
Those guys that we pay to stand backstage and actually make the music, they know how to do their job.
What's the creepiest fan encounter you've ever had?
We have fans?
It's the first record you ever bought with your own money.
It was a Care Bear Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a classic album. It cost 15 turnips.
Rich kid.
What's next for Ghoul?
We're going on tour to Maryland Death Fest and back to the west coast of your United States in May. And we're going to spread disease, destruction, and horror all over your stupid country. All right?
I'm trying to do the encore.
Oh yeah, that's it. We're not gonna play any more songs, so we're just gonna pretend to not play any more songs here.
Ghoul! 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 Yo, Ron, get up here.
Steve.
Thank you.
Okay, now get off the stage. We got like a bit to do.
You fucked up my mic stand, you dick.
I can see he made it way lamer.
Security, throw those guys out.
I think, seriously, no encore. We've got time for one more song. What do you think? We got time for one more. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. Let's do this, guys. Who's that no? Well, we're gonna sing a protest song at you.
You're not gonna bury shit. We're gonna bury you, and you're gonna look into my fucking eyes as your casket closes.